Hello everyone and welcome to a tutorial on OntarioColleges.ca, which is the website for all Ontario colleges. There's lots of information you can find in this site, and just clicking on it gets you right to their homepage. The homepage features an Apply Now button, so for students who are looking to apply to a college program for the coming school year, you can just click on that button and apply directly from this website. There's no secondary website that you have to enter to make your application. Today we're going to be looking at the programs feature, but before we do, I'll just point out this college button, which shows you a college map. So for students who are interested in finding out where all of the Ontario colleges are located, this is a great feature because maybe you're looking for applying to a school, looking to apply to a school that's far from home. Maybe you want to apply to a school that's close to home. This map will help you to locate one that fits your criteria, and then you can actually narrow your search so that you're just searching by college, which is a really great feature for students who are looking for a specific destination. As I said, we're going to look at the programs feature today. So when we click on the programs feature, we're going to come to the Find a Program page. The Find a Program page houses this search feature, so you can actually type in the name of the program that you're looking for, and it will pull up all of the colleges that offer that very same program or anything related to. But we're going to look today at this Explore by Category feature, which is something that I absolutely love because it allows students who don't know about the specific program they're looking for to search within the Ontario Colleges website for programs that fall under a specific category. And these are broad categories that make sense to just about everybody. So regardless of what you know about Ontario colleges or the Ontario college programs, these categories should be familiar to you, and it helps you to sort of decide what your interests are, search inside that category, and then find out what programs are actually connected to your interests. So for today, we're going to look at the agriculture, animal, and related practices category, and inside of that we'll see subcategories: agriculture, animal care, equine, horticulture, landscaping, veterinary, and wine. These are all sort of smaller categories, but there's going to be different things inside of each one. For today's purpose, I'm going to look at the veterinary category because it tends to be a very popular category among high school students considering what they want to do after high school. Everybody loves animals and they think this is going to be a wonderful career path for them. So inside of here, and this is another feature about the Ontario Colleges website that I absolutely love because I think it's incredibly valuable, is the what to expect from part of this. So basically it looks at can you find, or what you can find working alongside veterinarians as a vet tech or as a vet assistant, the types of courses or programs that you can take. So you can either do a veterinary assistant program or a veterinary tech program. And then inside of veterinary tech, you have a veterinary technician program and a veterinary technology program. And the difference there is that the technician program is 2 years, technology program is 3 years. So in the 3-year program, you're going to have a little more exposure to the actual field. So you are going to have probably more of an opportunity for learning on the job than you do in a 2-year program. Again, some general program requirements, the types of jobs that you can expect and the types of industries where you can find those jobs, and then some salary information. Again, this changes, but this is a really great sort of overview of all of the information that you might be looking for when you're thinking about a particular pathway. At the bottom of this, we have a listing of all of the programs under this veterinary subcategory. So we see veterinary assistant here at Algonquin. You see it listed twice. And I'm not entirely sure why they've listed it twice. One, because they've got one that's the waitlisted one that's open. The code is the same, so I can't explain that, but it will probably end up leading us to the same website. Then you've got your veterinary technician, some French programs. These are all listed in alpha order by college, veterinary assistant at Georgian, and so on and so forth. So we see all of the options here, and again, you might choose Sheridan over Algonquin based on its geography, so where it's located. For today's purpose, we're going to go back up to the top and we're going to pick Vet Tech at Algonquin College. If we click at the title, we're going to find out that it's 2 academic years. 2 academic years is actually only 16 months because an academic year at college is 8 months long. So unlike high school, that's 10 months, an academic year in college is 8 months separated by a 4-month summer. We also find out that it's diploma. This is delivered in English. This is an important feature here, this highly competitive feature, telling us that yes, this is in fact a highly competitive program. And because it is highly competitive, You want to make sure that you apply early. You want to make sure that your grades are excellent, and you want to make sure that you meet all of the other admission requirements for this program. For right now, for September 2021, the program is waitlisted, and so that's a good information if I'm just applying now in July. If you click here, it will take you to the Algonquin website, and it's specific to the vet tech. College websites are really incredibly easy to navigate. They're very intuitive. There's no, trying to find the information. It's all really nicely laid out. So you've got some information about the program at the top, and then the specifics of the program are just underneath that. So again, we're going to find the same information here that we saw on the Ontario Colleges website. It's highly competitive. The program is waitlisted. It's 2 years. Information about the clinical placement and the fieldwork placement you can find here. You can do a virtual tour. And then this is the menu that I'm going to really deep dive into, because exploring here gives us lots of really great information. So the overview tells us a lot about what this program looks like specific to Algonquin College, the types of things that you will be learning about, the benefits of this type of program, the rewards and the challenges. And then this piece down here, success factors, basically is almost like a checklist. So if you read through this checklist and you come up negative, then I don't think this is the right program for you. There are all kinds of other related programs that might be of interest, but this specific program may not be the best fit. So it's worth scrolling down to the bottom and asking yourself those questions. If you think this is the right fit for me, you can take a look at the courses that you'll have to take when you get there. This really allows for students to get a picture of what your years are going to look like when you're there. These are the courses that are mandatory, so there's no option to not take them. You can read all about what they look like, or the types of expectations, the types of learning that's going to happen, the number of hours you'll be in these classes, and so on and so forth. If you look through this list of courses and realize that 90% of these courses are not for you, you're totally not interested, then this program may not be the right fit for you. And that's a great way to sort of now veer off in a different direction and explore other options. So the careers and pathways, basically the same thing that was on the other page that we just looked at, but this one is going to be specific. So these are specific to what kinds of things you will be able to do when you graduate. So a very specific listing of 13 things that you will be able to do, and your career outcomes. The fees and expenses page, information for you to start planning financially to support your education here. There are costs like lab costs, book costs, and so on and so forth, but you also need a rabies vaccine to enter this program, and that's something that you may be out of pocket for. So all kinds of information about the fees and expenses are listed here, and then under the application admission information, you find out that you have to have a diploma or related documentation to be able to apply. This is the piece that's going to be most important for students coming out of high school or planning this coming into your grade 11 or your grade 12 year. You have to have a grade 12 college English. You have to have grade 12 college math. You have to have biology at the grade 11 or the grade 12 level, and chemistry at grade 11 or grade 12. And so these are the minimum expectations, and they're going to be looking at grades for these 4 subjects when they're considering you for admission. And it says here you have to have a grade of 70% or higher, but we know, because it's a competitive program, that 70% is basically the cutoff, but they will only be giving admission offers to students with the highest averages in these 4 courses. The other component to this program is that you have to have taken something called the Health Program Admissions Tests, or HPAT. And the HPAT is specific to Algonquin College, but it also will be applied in different areas. There are definitely other schools that will use your results here to apply to admissions. So if you're applying to another program, say a Georgian, if you're applying for the vet tech program there, your HPAT score could be applied to that application and could be required for that application. So the HPAT is a combination of academic testing and personality testing, because you have to be the right fit in both places. You can't have high marks but not have the right personality. You can't have a great personality without the marks, because this program has expectations in both areas. So your personality needs to fit, but your academic marks need to be high enough to be able to manage the demands of this program. So other information down here is great for students applying, and then it's got your information about international applicants and so on and so forth. Any additional information is available here. So for example, it's going to tell you that it's an accredited college and graduates are eligible to become registered veterinary technicians. And that's through the Ontario Vet Tech Association, which is an important feature, something important to remember when you're looking at your program because you want to graduate and be able to get a job, and this school will get you there. So that's some cool information that you can find just by going to their website. Again, super easy to find, also really incredibly valuable. And as I said, all of the information on the Ontario College's website is accessible. You can search by program or you can search by category to find the program that's the best fit for you. If you have any questions about this, I highly recommend that you speak to somebody in guidance. Guidance counselors can help you navigate the website. They can help you navigate course selections. They can help you navigate your timetable, and they can ensure that you have everything that you need to be ready to apply for a college when you graduate from high school. The other really a great place to stop and have a conversation is with your co-op department. Co-op teachers can help you to find or maybe discuss the options of a co-op placement in a related field. So for example, vet tech, if you are able to say in your application that you've worked in a veterinary clinic, and that can be as a co-op student, so you were placed in a veterinary clinic and you're able to post that experience on your application. Maybe you got a reference from the clinic manager or from the veterinarian who works at the clinic. Those things will be really valuable for your application and just sort of make it a bit stronger against somebody who didn't have that experience. So speaking with somebody in the co-op department was another really great opportunity for you to learn more about how you can be ready to go as soon as you're ready to apply in your grade 12 year.